What is up, dear Reacts and Reviews? Back again with another video for y'all. And before I get started, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and comment, whether if y'all do or don't. Today we have alleged audio released of banging noises heard inside missing Titanic submarine every 30 minutes during search. Now, those of y'all who don't know, these billionaires or whatever, right? Allegedly, my story is going to be a bit all over the place because I don't know absolutely every single detail, but long story short, a billionaire, I believe, I'm just going to say a billionaire or a person, someone built a makeshift submarine, got some parts, put it together, put some steel together, stuff like that, welded it together, pretty much the size of a minivan, right? It holds about 5 people, goes down about the max is 13,123 feet, I believe. And that distance is about the distance of the Titanic. It's about 13,000 feet down, or 12,500 feet. When they made this submarine, they made it with like makeshift parts, stuff you get from like a department store, putting tablets up in it, like tablet you can like Apple tablet, stuff like that. And they were controlling it with a with a gaming controller. And I'm gonna show you all that stuff too. But the thing about it that's so funny is that when you when you see the footage, it's really interesting to think that some these billionaires, right? Because you have to pay $25,000 to go see the Titanic, right? And in this little, tight, petite submarine, and they've done it 3 times already successfully. This is the fourth time they are missing. They went out on Sunday. They have not been heard from since then. And they have 96, sorry, they have 96 hours of oxygen, emergency oxygen, and no one has heard from them. And apparently it runs out tomorrow, which is Thursday. It is currently June 21st, 2023. It is a Wednesday, and apparently the oxygen runs out tomorrow, which is Thursday at 11 a.m. And like I said, they left on Sunday, or they descended on Sunday. So, it's sad, but one of my favorite video, one of my favorite Call of Duty streamers, Murder Show, he was saying, like who wants to go down and go see the Titanic? Me personally, I would like to go do it, but in a trusted, secure. I would like to go down in something that I know that is secure, that is legitimate, that is prepared and made correctly. That's the only way I'm gonna go down. Something that I trust, right? Not something that's makeshift and controlled by a goddamn gaming controller. But first, before I go to this, actually, that video, I'm gonna go to the video where they are talking about, are discussing how they built the ship and all that stuff like that. So I'm going to show you that first. Let's get into it.
Experimental submersible vessel that has not been approved or certified by any regulatory body and could result in physical injury, disability, emotional trauma, or death. Where do I sign?
We only have one button, that's it. It should be like an elevator.
I couldn't help noticing how many pieces of this sub seemed improvised.
We can use these off-the-shelf components.
I got these from Camper World. We run the whole thing with this game controller.
Okay. And then I'm going to show you the video that I originally wanted to show you. So we're gonna get into that right now. And like I said, the title of it is alleged audio released of banging noises heard inside missing Titanic submarine every 30 minutes during search. Let's get into it. I'm gonna play that again. Wow. You know, all I can really say about that is that when you go down that far, you're immediately at risk for of being crushed by the pressures of the water. And it's completely ridiculous to take a an expedition down to something that you have no business really going down if your equipment is makeshift. You know what I mean? The the submarine is freaking makeshift, and it's silly that they will put themselves at risk. Me personally, I just feel like when you have when you're a billionaire, it just gets to a point in time where you just start taking risks with your life because you have everything. It's boring. Life is boring. You know what I mean? Like there's really nothing more for you to do. I mean, like even Drake said it in a song. He said, "Is there more to life than just going on vacation, bad bitches and fucking and smoking and winning games, gambling, and is it more to life than is it more than just Grammys?" And I mean, you get to a point where like it does get boring. You know what I mean? Depending on if you know what you're searching for in life, like what's your real purpose and mission, what are you really here for? If you find that out, sometimes people need to start studying what the higher self is, or listening to their higher self after that. Um, when it comes to a point where you have to go do something like this and you see that it ain't built well. I mean, sorry, you see that it ain't built. Oh my God, you see that it ain't built well. You see that it's not constructed carefully. I don't really know what y'all wanna, what you would really want to say. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things where you have a lot to live for. You have a lot of people to take care of. You have a lot to do. Why would you put yourself in a situation where you can never come back from? You're down there so far that you can't even call family and say goodbye. But you're right there, like you're not like missing. Like it's not like you're in the universe, right? It's not like you're outside of the planet and you're roaming in the galaxy. It's not like Interstellar. You know what I mean? No, you're on Earth. You're just under the water, but just make sure that you're safe. Make sure that you're secure if you're gonna go down that far. It's not rocket science. It's not hard. And like I said, you have people that you need to take care of and be there for. And I think one of the passengers was like 19. I mean, like I said before, these people are bored, man. You know what I mean? They'll take a risk like that just for the hell of it. For 25, 250, 250K to go. I mean, is it worth it? I mean, that's their last trip, man. They ain't even gonna come back. That's crazy. So yeah, put your comments down below. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Me personally, I just feel like although I would like to go see the Titanic, I would want to make sure that what I'm using to go down there with or what I'm getting in is properly constructed, it's secure, and I feel confident with what I'm using. That's it. That's it. It's not like I'm going down to the Marina Trench where nobody can go. It's completely dangerous. It has to be uh, remote controlled to go down there, and no one can be in the submarine. None of that can even happen, right? You're just going to go see the damn Titanic, and I mean, some people just have to, realize that you can't go do everything. You know what I mean? Like we don't have the technology. Even though I believe that we do, they haven't given it to us yet. So like just be patient, you know what I mean? And be careful so that things like this won't happen. That's my personal opinion. Okay. Like I said, put your comments down below. Let me know how y'all feel. Let me know if y'all would go down there to go see the Titanic. Would you spend 250 K? Um, would you get in that submarine? Would you take the chance? A reminder that you are a billionaire. I mean, you have everything in life. You've probably done everything in life. You've probably been there, of course, redundant as it is, but done that, right? But would you take the chance? Honestly. Um, yeah, other than that, dear Accent Reviews, we are out.